episode of Decal. It completely appeared. It always does with YouTube. Okay, I was just talking about how YouTube just disappeared there for a second. It always. Okay, let me see here. We're gonna torch Facebook up here. We're also gonna everyone that has the issue. I'm gonna say that because you might be throttling my. I'm live. Hmm. Okay, well, we wait for him to join because he's an essential part of this live stream specifically. Let me tell you about a little story about the time that I went upside down. I like to take a minute, just a minute if I can. Blah 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 blah. Bad things start to happen. Just gonna Okay, so we're here. We have Malachi McLaren joining on Facebook here. He's probably gonna make fun of me for making fun of his name. I'm gonna call Loopy Doopy one more time because, again, he is an essential part of this live stream, and I'm hoping he really does join because we've planned this for like 2 weeks now. So, to change the whole title of my live stream, it's okay. It's fine. Okay. I'm trying to think here. Am I doing something wrong? No. Okay, let me try to reconnect my PC. That might be the problem. I'm gonna take Instagram and I'm gonna hold Instagram here for a minute. You know how it is. Instagram is my favorite. It's my favorite child. Everyone here, yeah, Instagram is my favorite. Well, YouTube might be. It's a tie between Instagram and YouTube. So I don't want, sibling rivalry here. Again, I'm gonna call Loopy Doopy. If you guys want to comment anything at all, say anything to the crowds here, that would be very highly appreciated. We're also taking a look at the circumstances as it is with real world topics, and we wanted to kind of talk to all of our audiences about that. It's taking a while, definitely. It's taking a toll. Okay, what I'm thinking, Discord is probably not working for him. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna call him using my friend, Talkatone. Now, if you guys don't know what Talkatone is, it's one that I use for my video all the time. It's a really good tool for calling people, especially if you don't wanna, if you're cheap like me and you don't wanna, I'm not sponsored by the way. If you're cheap like me and you don't wanna make texts and calls for people for money, not for money, but costing you guys money for free cellular service each month, of course, Talkatone is a great place to go. I've been using it for years. That was my second number account, I think. No, my third. Something. It had an important role to play. Other than it doesn't work at the moment, it's a pretty good service. It's done me well for many years. I have never really had any major problems. I've been using it to call family members, friends. I've been using it like a normal number because I used to have Xfinity Wi-Fi. I don't really have that anymore unless I use the free version that's available for everyone. I used to use it around and about, just to kind of a way to save money for my family and everything. Oh, I'm getting called by Loopy Doopy right now. I don't even have to go the Talkatone route. Okay. Hello.
Sorry about that, Derek. I was actually what's called uploading the Premiere real quick, and I did not notice because usually I would hear the ringing from Discord, but apparently that wasn't the case. So I apologize for that.
No, I've been doing well. I was actually just waiting for. I was stalling all this time because I was about to call you on Talkatone. Remember my old number?
Oh yeah.
Text now.
I think I still have it.
Yeah. I'm not sponsored or anything, but tell everyone how good it is. Tell everyone how okay things are.
Oh, it's okay, Doki, alright.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling people like through my videos and stuff like that, hinting that you'd be live with me again, because we did it before, like way before when I started doing live streams.
Yeah.
So I have three phones in front of me and a computer, so I don't know what to manage. I don't know what to do. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
It's a
really
fun time,
crazy.
yeah. But tell everyone what you want to say. Like this is your chance to kind of like this is your platform. You can say whatever you need to. We can start off any topic that you want.
Oh yeah, we can definitely. Hold on, let me get the live audience started real quick. All right.
As you guys
So I
continue,
think
excited.
something we should talk about is pretty much how the future is going to be like in a couple of months, weeks,
That's like
days, especially after all the aftermath of the virus that I can't say because I don't want to get your live stream like demonetized or shut down because that's what YouTube is doing currently.
I did not know that. You see, I find out things through you all the time. Uh, yeah, he's just preparing something. His video is called. Oh, it just popped up. Okay, let me find it here. I should have gotten a notification. Okay, Life of the Summoner, Life of the Summoner finale, and I'm guessing it's a game series that you because you do your channel is mainly about gaming, which is pretty much the
Yeah.
opposite of me at this point. I mean, I do
Yeah.
gaming sometimes. I dabble in it, but I don't really like. I don't have an emphasis in gaming. It's definitely something that you do best in when it comes to editing and posting.
I would actually think otherwise. I think I like currently I'm trying my best actually like dumping all my time and effort into editing these videos. Unfortunately for this one, I don't think I did as much as that. But I did try though. But with the current what's called the current situations that I'm having in the house, and especially the time constraints,
Yeah, I
I
understand.
have to do some other things. So I'm gonna have like 2 videos up today to make up for that.
I mean, it's been kind of hard for me. Like, I'm not gonna tell. Usually, it's very bad. Like, it's kind of forbidden in the YouTube world to tell everyone that you're struggling to make videos and video because everyone thinks that you're basically cable. You know, it's called a YouTube channel. So everyone thinks that you have everything under control, you have things planned. I have just started to this point started bulletinizing everything in my notepad. So now I have video ideas ahead of time and I think about them, I do research, I do all this stuff that I never really did before. And still I'm having trouble pushing out video. I'm even thinking of taking a week break next week. So I wouldn't be posting anything next week. Just so I can, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, I see that.
because you remember, I was supposed to take that long break, that 3 week break originally, and then come back fresh with video ideas ready to go. Bow, 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 and and
Yeah,
that ended up into 2 months because we were trapped in Kenya, and I had to do a video series. I kind of promised everyone a video series, and I filmed every single day for those 2 months from I can recall March 16th all the way to May 21st. I recorded every single day and put multiple days into each video, and I had to edit that video and then put the timestamp. It was crazy. I had to edit almost every single day,
yeah,
so I didn't really
yeah.
get that break that I needed.
Yeah, it's
Um,
important to have breaks, especially when you're doing the YouTubes,
yeah,
because sometimes it just gets to you, like
the pressure, cause
it just gets to you.
yeah, it does. And actually, I'm gonna hold on answer a few questions here. I have one from T Halwa1 on Instagram. I've been playing Clash of Clans. I have him. He's also a friend of mine that is growing his YouTube channel just like you, Loopy Doopy. He does a gaming specific channel, and I will add him. He requested to be in like the video chat, the actual live stream here. I'm gonna put
Okay.
him in later, but you know, this is our time, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I have to get going at like 8:30 anyways.
Oh, okay.
So this, yeah,
So like, basically, I don't want to over talk about the things that have been happening in the world, which is actually why I called this video "The End of the World with Loopy Doopy." I'm sorry, not Pepper Jack. Pepper Jack. I know you changed your whole branding and everything. I'm still getting used to it.
yeah,
It happened when I was gone. Uh, things just changed, really. A lot of
yeah,
things. And I really like I don't know where to start. I don't know what I should be talking because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose audience members just talking about this.
yeah. I'm also afraid of that, which is the reason I don't usually talk about anything controversial, anything that's political, anything that is because sometimes
Yeah,
it's hard to speak the truth when when you're being silenced, especially on platforms like YouTube,
definitely.
Twitch, and other social media.
And I've had to talk because you know obviously I'm me myself personally I'm kind of in the loop of the audience that has been happening, not just like the main demographic of what has been happening in the world, and I can't stay silent. I know that
Mhm.
this, yeah, this is definitely like, for example, I really don't, because I have a platform to speak my mind on. I have the time to speak it out, but it's just that I've spoken out before in the words of Okedoke and even me, but it's just been difficult to talk about it because I'm in fright about what might happen or what might occur or what YouTube might think of doing because it's it's not fair, but the platform that this does give me is more like a place to speak out. So I'm between two ties here.
Yeah,
I mean, personally, my mental health, I'm afraid it's kind of going down. I mean, right now, look at my setup. Just look at it. It's not like this. It's organized, yes, but it's more thought out. It's more oh sorry, I didn't show Facebook and YouTube. It's more planned out. It's definitely it has more of a like I put some thought into it. Like sometimes I don't like writing scripts, you know this, but sometimes I usually like have bullet notes or like a script of a specific time for videos that I do. Because I care about my audience. I want them to be safe. I want them to be heard. I want them always to have a fair choice of reasoning. Like, and anyone, I want everyone to have that same opportunity.
yeah. I understand you.
So, I mean, I want to talk about how we change it. Like, as a society, we've been talking about the main problem. I've heard the news.
So I think and I know, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're not able to, as a community. Sometimes we're not able to do stuff together because we might have different opinions, different goals, different ideologies, and
Yeah.
I think something very important that we need to establish is what's going to get us all through, what's going to be the best choice for all of us.
Moving forward.
And yes, and how are we going to do that without upsetting the majority of the people?
I'm lost for words. Usually, as you know, for years, as anyone personally knows me, I usually have a lot of words to say. I'm a neutralist or a mediator in most situations. Sometimes I might obviously take out my opinions. And when I start topics with me specifically, I knew I'd be talking about controversial stuff like politics and what is going on in our social economic society and what's been happening. I take a neutralist just position because I want to see both sides of it. I don't want to be one-sided. I want to have all the information and then have my chance to, lean into one side, but not like fully take on that side and then be part of the problem.
Yes. Yeah.
So, I mean, first off, I think the police reform on the news is definitely something that we could definitely do. Even if we do have quarantine, like a course. Like me at McDonald's, we have a course, and honestly, we do it at work. It takes hours to do it at work, and it's a course. We had 3 courses about our environment. We're corporate managed. We're not like franchise managed. So corporate, the big dogs come and give us videos, cheesy videos about what we have to do, and I'm being honest, okay? They're
Yeah.
realistic and they are like more down to earth than what I've seen in normal advertising, but in normal training videos. But there was one about bullying and like kind of like these subtle aggressions towards certain people that are different.
Mhm.
There's work safety and how we treat certain situations about common sense. And you know me personally, sometimes my common sense can be a little rusty. Okay, so I have to take an extra step to understand what is being said. And then there's the overall uh, architecture about just like treating customers. And there have been cases where people have judged customers about what they've been wearing or how they're reacting or like the way that they look. I've seen it firsthand. I've been working there for 10 months. So I've seen not everything, but just about everything. So it's definitely something that we do it online. We don't have a piece of paper. We don't have a physical person monitoring. I mean, we do. A manager comes and checks up on us. But it took us 2 hours to finish all 3 trainings, and I feel like it's effective and it's not, depending on the people. I feel like they should do that for police officers too. Like at home or maybe at work, we could have one tablet device or maybe even send it to your phone. Go on a website, do the whole thing, and then have the answers monitored to see what the police officers or the administration knows, and then correct them one by one about what they should do. Because I feel like some of them have had mistakes and they haven't had a chance to be heard. And some of them have been like doing it on purpose and having these just dramatic effects about what is it? Dramatic actions that they were taking other than, because as of now, I've been looking at these cases, I've been looking online, I've been researching, I've been doing all this stuff, mainly for a big video that I'm going to be talking about in the future, about what's going on, and I still don't know like they haven't had a sit down publicly about with the police officers about why they were doing that. They've just been talking about, oh, this happened. And yes, I know the important thing is that they did do it, but I want to find out why. What's the main cause? I want to know the honest truth about what they're. And most of them might not want to tell the truth. Maybe we can't handle the truth, but it's something that, I at least want to hear from one participant, just anyone.
Yeah. Um, and the thing is, it takes psychology, and not just only psychology, but the ability to understand why a person would do such a thing. And I understand that many people were upset about what happened to George Floyd.
Yeah.
I am upset as to the actions of what officer took. There were mistakes made, and mistakes can be corrected. They are not scars.
Yeah.
They will heal. And the only way to heal is to understand how the problem was originating. And in order to fix that problem, we have to cure the origin.
Yeah, we
the
definitely.
Origin, continue.
No, I was just gonna say, what you're saying is right. I'm actually, if I'm like pushing off to the screen, I'm using phone, so I'm waving at people. What you're saying is right. We do have to do some type of psychological measure. Someone that knows really well, like certain people that know what's exactly that's going on. Talk to people, figure out what is their main everything, but we can try to prevent certain measures from taking place in the future. And humans are very unpredictable. I know this for a fact. I've been looking at these. I'm trying out iOS 14, so if I'm having any problems, I'm using it on all 4 devices. It's definitely been taking a toll on me here. So okay, YouTube came back. So what were you saying?
So especially with George Floyd, I know some of the reactions with the public in general, the society in general. Some of them didn't take it that well, and I understand that the protests are for a greater cause, and I support peaceful protesting.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say anything else other than that because I understand many people. Have you heard of cancel culture lately?
Yeah. It's where. Can I explain it, or do you want to explain it?
Oh, you can explain it definitely.
Okay. So I'm gonna be serious here. I like smile. You know, I'm a smiley person. It's where a specific topic or a specific like anything that anyone says, even if it's like completely in context, completely innocent, is taken and misconstrued as something else, and then made to bash on the person or hit, or like not hit, but kind of like attack the person for something that they either meant or didn't mean to say.
Yeah,
And it can either
and
it usually ends up pretty bad. In recent cases, I believe that people have come back from that, but yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, that was a good explanation. And sometimes cancel culture can lead to people's personal lives being ruined. I've heard many people have gotten fired from their jobs, been harassed, have been beaten, especially for having either the opposite opinion or
Mm-hmm.
a completely different opinion. Um, and even having a neutral opinion can sometimes get you um, canceled. And I
Yeah.
think that's something that we need to talk about. We need to we really need to like
Uh oh.
disencourage cancel culture because this is actually, and many people agrees or agrees with their opinion. And
I'm not gonna end off the live stream here, so uh, I can turn it back on. Wow, I was not prepared. I should have brought a charger. I know how my computer is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Snow, low, cow. Because I'm not a cat. I'm a cat. So we're going to turn them back on. Yeah, that is very oops. I'm going to keep you guys entertained here. I don't know why. I'm going to. So yeah, it freezes. YouTube freezes. Okay. Things are going very, very bad. Very terrible. Oh, okay. Can you hear me, Loopy Doopy?
I don't know if that's
Okay,
um,
so my computer was hibernating. I have a setting on my computer. If it gets too low, rather than shutting off completely, it hibernates. It saves everything exactly the way it was, and I just have to get a charger and turn everything on. That's why you were on video. That's why everything that I had was back up. So sorry about that.
no worries.
Okay. Whew.
I think I've been rambling on a bit. I want to know your opinions on how we can yeah, about cancel culture.
it's it's definitely a thing out there, and I don't like people hopping on other people because my English is not the best. People know this for a fact. If you okay, not through just through super duper, but my English is definitely very rusty. Okay, I write well, I do everything well, but English sometimes can slow me down, and
Mhm.
the things that I say something, like, especially at work, things can be interpreted wrong, and I haven't gotten in trouble for it. It's just that, let's say a manager hears me say something in a way that is either confusing, because it's a fast food place. I have to move very fast, or at school,
Mhm.
I say something that isn't exactly normal or sounds that it could be wrong, but it's not. You know, it's not. That's not my personality really. But so basically, I dug myself a hole here. English is definitely okay. So uh, what I was gonna say is that okay, I lost my train of thought. You can take over.
Well, um, it's around that time where I'm almost gonna go, but I'll stick around for
Yeah.
possibly 3 to 5 more minutes. Um, I think
Yeah, I'm so sorry I
I
didn't give you.
really
I'm so sorry I didn't give you a chance to really speak. My computer, you know, it was a whole thing. I usually live stream on Facebook for this reason, so that I could have like one device that's solely on. But you know, I want quality across my platform here. So yeah,
no, I completely understand. It's okay. Um, I understand I wasn't able to be on here as much. I understand that we had I did it last week, but we originally planned it to be last week.
yeah.
What actually happened last week?
Um, I don't know. I think we chatted on Discord. We wanted to set a date or specifically a time because I live stream every Sunday. That's I don't make it specific. If it tailors to anyone, I can live stream in the evening. So basically, I think I was busy that night. I I don't know. Like I think my internet went out, and then it got too late for you because you said you had to go by 9. Then when I got everything set up, I was having problems again because the internet was still like very choppy. And by the time I got it set up, you said you had to leave. So
Oh yes,
I
I
really,
think I would say that.
yeah, I really planned it for it to be this week, specifically at 8 or 8:30. I'm really happy that we did get to talk though. And again, I'm not gonna leave right away. I'm gonna give some people some comment or join in. Like I'm gonna let them join in on Facebook or Instagram because you can join in and have a group chat. Uh, then I'm just gonna leave and kind of like post my thoughts on social media and YouTube discussions.
Yeah.
And again,
If
by the
you,
way, oh sorry.
I was just like you could have someone join in.
I mean, pretty much everyone that wanted to join in left already on Instagram, and there's one viewer on Facebook. Let me just take a look here. I don't want my fingers. If you like to join, I think that there is a join option. I'm not exactly sure because Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same people. So I'm gonna invite people to join here. Yeah, on Facebook I don't think it's possible. I think they'd have to go to Instagram for that. But I just wanted to say I'm starting up my Ask Us Q&A series with Okedoke, and I wanted more engagement on our platform. So any questions that you have, please, just anything that you want to ask, please put them in my videos, put them on here. I'll check them over, I'll put them down, and I want to start an actual like Ask Us Q&A series because I really want to engage with you. So, and that includes you, Loopy Doopy. I know that you watch every one of my live streams.
Yeah, I wouldn't say every. Unfortunately, I usually, due to time constraints, I attempt to watch most of the live streams because I know some of the
Yeah.
live streams you make are have very interesting topics, and I like hearing some of the topics from you because it actually gets.
It's not like I don't know. There's certain topical YouTubers that I watch. Over have I have watched, and they often kind of they don't miss the
Somewhere.
yeah.
I'm just gonna say, and sorry if I interrupted you there.
That's
I
okay.
just really want to say, to your audience to especially like and share Derek's content, because it is something, it's something unique, and I'm probably gonna make a video. I explain what it is about DK Originals that is so unique, and
Yeah.
why he should be getting more attention, especially in times like these.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate, because I work so hard for, and I know you do the same too. You work really hard for your videos, and I watch them sometimes. Your personality is comparable to PewDiePie at this point. Yeah. So I think, honestly, the way that you think of my channel and the way that you've helped me out throughout the years, I feel like that is for you, as like, I like, you know how that saying is, whatever that you say to me sticks to you like glue. It
Yeah.
sticks to you like glue 1,000%, because you've been there throughout everything. You've kind of been the reason of why my channel has probably grown, or has been like, is it's still even existing like the way it is.
Yeah.
So thank you again. I really appreciate it. That's why I wanted to put again, rebranded Pepper Jack here. He used to be called Loopy Doopy. I consider him as that still, because that's the OG name right there. Uh, that's the main thing on the channel. If you won't find him under Pepper Jack. You'll find him as Loopy Doopy in the past times that we've talked like this. And I'm hoping to have an actual real life collab with him. This whole thing is making that very hard. So, thank you again. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I haven't told you, have I?
What haven't you told me?
There is a possibility, and there is a major possibility, that I may not be returning back to Washington, or back to back here again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm actually moving out of the country.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's I should have told you. I thought I told you beforehand, because you would be one of the first people to know. But I don't know what happened.
No, we'll talk about it obviously after the stream, but I'm really happy for you, like experiencing other places. You've kind of been here for a majority of your life, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, the majority, ever since I was 1.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely good for you to go out, explore. Like, where are you going specifically?
Mexico.
Oh, okay. So you're still in the country, but you're thinking, like, you're most likely moving back.
Yeah, I'm most likely moving back. And it's mainly because, actually, I'm gonna say the reasons here. I think that's a conversation between you and me.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah, no, yeah. I really hope we can still do that. Let's call it. We can still do that. That live collaboration. Once again, hopefully in the future. That's why I brought up the topic. That topic about what's going to happen in the future after the virus.
And
Pandemic.
we still haven't talked about that. You know that.
Yeah, I know. We've been sidetracked a lot.
Tell you what. I have a friend here. His name is Josh. I know him. I knew him from before you, like by a year or two. He was my friend back in Federal Way. I'm gonna suggest him to join the live stream here, voice his concerns, anything that he wants to say, kind of move us in the direction of talking about that.
First of all, we my hand, the movie is Eastway, so you better get that straight right now.
Josh, remember, this is a friendly YouTube channel.
I ain't saying nothing that ain't kid friendly, so what you talking about?
No, just be aware, be careful, okay? This is professional.
Let me say him right now. I don't have to be your first if I don't want to.
No, I'm not insinuating. It's just in the past. I featured you before, JR Topics, when you were gonna have your YouTube channel. I featured you, and you had some very very interesting stuff on the channel.
Okay. No.
Okay, well, let's not fight about it. This world is already fighting with a lot of things already. So let's get on topic. Let's talk about what do you think is gonna happen in the future. Let's start with Loopy Doop or Pepper Jack.
People are gonna die. This world is coming to an end.
This world is coming to an end.
I think something important that we need to focus on is in the future, especially, is how we're going to move on with the aftermath. Because right now we're seeing we've seen a rise of unemployment rates, and this is concerning, especially for America's economy. And I hope. And I believe some states have gone back to being like active again, but with like cautionary, like wear your masks, be safe around others, and I think we're getting to that point where we're able to stabilize the economy again, and that's a good thing because we weren't.
Yeah, and I want to give.
Right now, I don't have time to do with you. So, I'm sorry, Derek. Anyway, what were you saying?
No, I was just like we were talking about, economic trouble. I mean, we're in an actual recession right now. We're in an actual.
Wait, what about the economy?
The economy is down. Like it's
trash.
it's even worse than the 2009 one, to the point where we're actually in an actual recession.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
There's too many humans. Listen, there's too many humans on the earth.
Can you hear this, Loopy Doopy?
There's too many humans on the earth. So there's gonna be more catastrophe, whatever. What is it? Catastrophe?
Catastrophe?
What?
Catastrophe?
Catastrophe, yeah, there's gonna be lots of them. There's gonna be new after this corona. There's gonna be another disease a few more years down the road. The ice caps are gonna melt all the way in like 20 years. We're gonna be what's going on. We're gonna be exactly what's happening with Fortnite right now. How all the houses are gonna be floating because it flooded all the. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Your kids are gonna be living on floaties.
Okay, what do you think of this comedic perspective, Pepper Jack?
I mean,
there's too many humans on
I
the
have
earth.
nothing really negative to say. I just think that's a very interesting outlook for the future, and I would be very interested to learn a bit more from where he's coming from. But unfortunately, I think I've passed my good time here.
Your time quota?
Again, yes,
Mm-hmm.
and and I appreciate you, Derek, for having me on.
No problem.
JR Topics. I appreciate you for being here as well.
We hope you're on a good journey. We hope that you stay safe. We care about everyone. Not only watching, but everyone in the world. We want them to have a settled chance at the future. And again, keep doing what you're doing, Pepper Jack, okay?
The same to you, brother.
Okay, we will see you next time. We don't want to take up any more of your time here.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
No problem.
It was a good amount of my time, and I don't think I would have ever spent my time anywhere else. Thank you
very much. I will see you later, and we will talk later, okay?
Yep. Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, so I'm not gonna end the live stream very soon. We're not gonna end it right now. But what I'm going to do is we're gonna literally put JR Topics here on Blast. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Bluetooth is connected.
So
Connected.
we're gonna put him on the large speaker, the one that Loopy Doopy or Pepperjack was talking on, so we can hear him clearer about his assumptions of the world.
No. No.
Yes, yes,
I don't do that.
yes, you do. On this
Can you hear
channel,
me?
you do.
Can you hear me?
I can, and so can everyone else.
I can't hear you. You're.
Hello?
Fix the Wi-Fi, Derek. Fix the Wi-Fi. Like, hey, but I don't see what that. I don't know who that person was, but I would say as this is what I'm saying is interesting. But it's obvious that it's gonna happen. It's obvious that it's gonna happen. It's obvious that we're gonna all die. Like, the future, to be honest, is not that hard to predict. I don't see how it's.
That's a very grimace take on reality, Joshua.
You are like muffled.
Well, okay, I always like to take a optimistic route to anything, anything at all.
I'm gonna X out and then have you join again.
Okay, I believe we've been taking this for too long, so I'm gonna talk to him more in private. We're gonna probably get him on for a full episode next time. I'm gonna plan it out deeply with him. Anyway, guys, if you guys really do appreciate like all of this stuff that I've been trying to do to bring awareness to people, especially I have a specific set of audiences, so they might not know exactly what's going on. If you guys want to see more of these, if you guys want me to answer your questions, I can definitely do all of that. Please, please, please subscribe, comment, and share. All these videos will be available anytime on Facebook and YouTube. On Instagram, it'll only take 24 hours on the story, so yeah. I'm going to do these last minute shout outs. Notorious Joshly waved and said, no, when I told him about how we met. Naomi Bogwa, who's my cousin, by the way, she was actually in one of the videos that I made in Kenya. She said hi. And she also said, hi, cousin. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure if she was in that one video. I think she was in a picture that she was definitely somewhere, like, in the videos that I did. I guarantee you that you'll find her if you go back and look in the series. A Malachi from earlier, and we also have an Angelica Garcia and a Darwin Hernandez. So we have all these people that came to join during the peak of the live stream. And at this point, I do have to go myself. Loopy Doopy was not wrong. It is 45 minutes into the live stream. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye, okay? One by one.